Hi, and welcome to Mermaid Tears. For this week's video, I am going to walk you through the process that I use to sort my sea glass after it has all been cleaned. So as you can see, I have the trays that I used for my sea glass to dry on, just laying in front of me here on the floor. And that's the first step that I do when it comes to sorting my sea glass out. So if you look at each of my trays, you'll notice that there is a mixture of sea glass and shells, sea porcelain, and a whole bunch of other items on there. The first thing that I do is I go over each tray and I pick up anything that is not sea glass related. So that might be this piece of wire here, or over here I have a nut bolt, and then I have got my carbon battery rods. So I just go through and pick up all of those items to begin with. The next item that I go through and look for are any rocks that I have picked up and brought for my collection. After I've picked out the rocks, I then go through and I pick up any different styles of seashells that I might have on my trays. Once I've finished collecting my shells, I go through and I pick up things like these old spark plugs here, or any different shaped ceramic type items. Next on my list is, you guessed it, all of the different ceramic pieces that I have collected. So now you're probably thinking the next logical step is to sort my sea glass by color. But there is one thing that I am not, and that is logical. So what I do now is I actually go through and I sort of by piece, I guess, for lack of a better word. So I will go and I will collect all of my lips and I will put them aside in one spot. I will then collect partial bottoms and full bottoms and put them aside in different spots. And of course I collect the bonfire glass, or some of them that I like to call the fugly glass. I don't know what it is, but I seem to have a soft spot for all of the fugly glass pieces. So I have a different system that I go through and sort my glass with that way. So you can see that I have my pile of fuglies, my pile of partial bottoms, a pile of safety glass, partial lips, pieces with words, pieces with patterns, some of my favorite pieces, full bottoms, full lips, my hearts, pieces that have multiple colors on them. So that is kind of a general way that I start my sorting process. And now the final step, of course, is going through and to sort all of the glass by color. What I do is take out some of these bigger pieces here and just throw them all together though. So once I have all of my glass put aside and sorted, it needs to go somewhere. So let me show you really quickly where I store all of the sea glass once I'm done sorting it. So this is the room where my sea treasures are kept. So as you can see, I have a number of bins. They have lighting, patterns, all the way down from my fugly to my different colors. And then over here I have bins which have my rocks and a few other things. And then over here I have more stuff, and of course some collections for my shells. You might wonder why I don't sort my sea glass based on grading, and part of the reason for that is that I don't make jewelry very often, and also I am primarily a crafter. So for me, if it comes from the beach, it's sea glass. The new glass that I find is often used more in mosaic or wind chimes, and any of the already cooked glass, as I like to call it, is used in mixed media art or on other pieces such as that. So while a lot of people choose to sort their sea glass based on either location that it was acquired or based on the grading of jewelry, I prefer to do mine by color, and I sort through it and find the pieces as I need them. I hope you've enjoyed learning how I sort my sea glass, and next time I will take you through different ways to display your sea glass. So have yourself a wonderful week, and I look forward to visiting with you again.